Hey everyone, Jolene, Les Mills Combat Week 5, Day 3. See how easy that rolls off my tongue when I am not telling you exactly what day I'm on? Okay, the discussion in my challenge groups has really been turning towards nutrition. I think nutrition is the area where we struggle the most, where we're not educated, as well as we think we are. It is the area that trips us up. It is the area that confuses us. Nutrition is just a hard thing to understand. I want to share with you 3 myths today that you're probably going to be combating and fighting within yourself to believe as myths, but they certainly are myths. Okay, so bear with me as I go through 3 of these things for you. Number 1. All right. As we age, some of us in my challenge groups, we are in our early 40s. Our metabolism really does begin to slow down. Does that mean that we can't jumpstart our metabolism? Absolutely not. We can jumpstart our metabolism, and there's a few different ways. Number 1, we need to be building muscle. You are female, the majority of you in my groups. You are not going to be bulking up. It's not possible. But you need to be building muscle because muscle does indeed burn fat. The other thing you need to do to increase your metabolism is make sure that you're eating every 2.5 to 3 hours. It's kind of like feeding a furnace, or if you think of the old-time locomotives where they consistently had to be feeding it coal. You've got to be feeding it so that it's burned so that energy can go. So you need to be eating every 2.5 to 3 hours. Some people even put a little reminder on their phone to eat. But building muscle and eating every 2.5 to 3 hours are going to help with your metabolism. Okay. Number 2, let's talk about eating in the morning or eating before a workout. That'd be better because some of you don't work out in the morning. When I did my P90X certification, I learned some really interesting tips about nutrition. Before a workout, or at least an hour, maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours ahead before your workout, you want to be eating a simple carbohydrate, like a piece of toast, maybe with a little bit of peanut butter, or half a banana, or half a bagel. You do not want to be eating protein before a workout. Am I able to explain this to you in correct scientific terms? No, I am not, but I can tell you in layman's terms. Here's the deal. If you eat protein and your body is trying to burn fat, while you're in that workout, your body's trying to do 2 things, digest this protein and burn fat. So it's not giving 100% to the burning fat. So you want to have a simple carbohydrate which is easily broken down. So eat that piece of toast, it's easily digested, and then you can put the emphasis of your workout. Your body will put the emphasis on the workout on burning fat. Okay? If I've explained that incorrectly, trainers out there, please correct me. But I'm basically paraphrasing from what I've learned from my P90X training. So I don't actually eat anything before I work out. I have a cup of coffee and some water and I go. That's it. And then I eat protein afterwards to make sure that I am eating correctly for recovery. Okay, so the 3rd myth. The 3rd myth is all about how many calories you should be eating. When I was on P90X, I was eating 1,800 calories. When I did Insanity, I was eating 1,800 calories. When I did Chalene Extreme, it was 1,300. When I did Pump, it was 1,500. It's amazing to me that I know exactly what these numbers are, but it's because I followed the equations in my guidebooks telling me how much I should be eating. The thing is, we are just bombarded and faced with myths that we should be eating 1,000 calories, 1,100 calories. We really shouldn't be eating anything under 1,200 calories. Because when you do that, and it's not necessarily that your body goes into starvation mode, but it does shut down from burning. So you're actually doing yourself a disservice by not eating enough. Now, you may feel like you're eating too much, but I want to go back to number 1 where I said you've got to be eating in order to continue increasing that metabolism. So we've got a lot of myths in our lives that we've carried over the decades, and we really right now just need to re-educate ourselves, wipe that slate clean, and try something completely new. There's no foods that I do not eat. I went through that low carb, no carb stage. I eat carbs now. I have a nice big piece of whole grain toast with some peanut butter on it. Yes, the carbs are different. I'm not doing white flour. I don't do a lot of white sugar. I don't do a lot of meaningless and empty carbs, but I'm eating healthy carbs. And I'm not ditching an entire food group because some book tells me to. I do, however, count my calories. I really do. Because I know what my body needs to fuel itself. And I know that if I do not write it down, I will either eat under that amount or I will eat over that amount because I really can't guesstimate it in my head. So you need to fuel to increase your metabolism. Try eating a simple carbohydrate before you work out or nothing at all. And 3, you need to be eating your calories, and you need to know how many calories you should be eating based upon the exertion that you're putting out in your workout. If you want to talk further about this, I would be glad to do it. And I've got a lot of answers for you, but I want you to know I am not a registered dietitian. I'm not a certified trainer in anything other than P90X, and so my answers to you are going to come directly from the Beachbody trainers and from those nutrition guides. I'm basically going to regurgitate what I have learned from them, as opposed to misrepresenting myself and telling you that I know everything, because I certainly don't. Take care. Bye-bye.